Nukes are the most fearful and powerful weapon in the world, which can devastate an entire city by blast, fire, and radiation. As of 2023, only 9 countries in the world possess this kind of weapon. In this video, we listed all of them based on the number of nuclear warheads in their inventory. Enjoy! Number 9 is North Korea. North Korea reported a successful nuclear test on October 9, 2006. Since then, the country has been conducting a series of nuclear tests, prompting the imposition of sanctions. As of 2023, North Korea possesses around 45 nuclear warheads. They are deployed on intercontinental, intermediate, medium, short-range, and submarine-launched ballistic missiles. Furthermore, North Korea uses around 80 obsolete H-5 bombers, which in theory are capable of delivering a tactical and strategic nuclear weapon. Number 8 is Israel. It's believed that Israel possessed an operational nuclear weapon capability by 1967, with the mass production of nuclear warheads occurring immediately after the Six-Day War. As of 2023, it's estimated that they have 90 nuclear warheads and fissile material for up to another 200. Nuclear weapons delivery mechanisms include Jericho-2 missiles with an estimated range of 1,400 kilometers, as well as Jericho-3 missiles with a range of 6,500 kilometers, though some sources estimate its range up to 11,500 kilometers. Additionally, Israel is believed to have submarine-launched nuclear-capable cruise missiles, which can be launched from the 3 Israeli Navy's Dolphin-class submarines. Furthermore, the Israeli Air Force has F-15 and F-16 aircraft which are capable of delivering a tactical and strategic nuclear weapons. Number 7 is India. India first tested a nuclear device in which they call a peaceful nuclear explosive in 1974. The test created questions about how civilian nuclear technology could be diverted secretly to weapons purposes. However, India maintained that its nuclear capability is primarily peaceful, but between 1988 and 1990, it's weaponized 24 nuclear weapons for delivery by air. As of 2023, India has 156 nuclear warheads deployed on intercontinental, intermediate, medium, or short-ranged ballistic missiles. Furthermore, they have air-launched nuclear missiles, which can be fired from Mirage 2000 or Su-30 aircraft, and 2 Arihant-class submarines capable of launching K-15 missiles with a range of 750 kilometers, or K-4 missiles with a range of 3,500 kilometers. Number 6 is Pakistan. Pakistan began covertly developing nuclear weapons in January 1972. And it was started in response to the loss of East Pakistan in 1971's Bangladesh Liberation War. This first test of a nuclear device has taken place in 1998, but it's believed that Pakistan has possessed nuclear weapons since the mid-1980s. As of 2023, they have around 165 nuclear warheads which can be deployed on medium-range ballistic missiles, with an operating range exceeding 2,500 kilometers. And short-range ballistic missiles with an operating range of fewer than 500 kilometers. Furthermore, Pakistan possesses air-launched cruise missiles, which can be launched from Dassault Mirage 3, F-16, or JF-17 aircraft. Number 5 is the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom tested its first nuclear weapon in 1952. This made it the 3rd country in the world after the USA and the USSR to develop and test a nuclear weapon. Its program was motivated to have an independent deterrent against the Soviet Union, while also maintaining the status of a great power. As of 2023, the UK possesses 225 nuclear warheads, of which an estimated 120 are deployed and 105 are in storage. They are deployed on 4 Vanguard-class nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines. Each submarine is armed with up to 16 UGM-133A Trident II missiles. This missile has an operational range of around 12,000 kilometers. Number 4 is France. France tested its first nuclear weapon in 1960 in Algeria, with Israeli scientists as observers at the tests and unlimited access to scientific data. This made France the fourth country to test an independently developed nuclear weapon after the USA, the USSR, and the United Kingdom. As of 2023, France possesses 290 nuclear warheads. They are deployed on 4 Triomphant-class ballistic missile submarines and 54 medium-range air-to-surface missiles, which can be launched from Dassault Rafale multi-role fighter aircraft. Number 3 is China. Mao Zedong decided to begin a Chinese nuclear weapons program during the first Taiwan Strait crisis in the mid-1950s. The Soviet Union assisted in the early Chinese program by sending 2 R-2 missiles and advisors to help in the facilities devoted to fissile material production. However, in June 1959, the two nations formally ended their agreement on military and technology cooperation due to political reasons, and in July 1960, all Soviet assistance in the Chinese nuclear program was abruptly terminated, and all Soviet technicians were withdrawn from the program. Despite this, the first of China's nuclear weapons tests took place in 1964, and then the weapon was developed as a deterrent against both the USA and the USSR. As of 2023, the number of nuclear warheads in China's arsenal is a state secret, but it's estimated that China has around 350 nuclear warheads. They are deployed on intercontinental, intermediate, medium, short-range, and submarine-launched ballistic missiles. Number 2 is the United States. The United States developed the first nuclear weapon during World War II in cooperation with the United Kingdom and Canada as part of the Manhattan Project. Nowadays, they possess the second largest number of nuclear warheads in the world. However, out of a total 5,550 warheads, 1,750 are retired and are awaiting dismantlement. This is the outcome of the treaty signed in 2010 between the USA and Russia, known as the New START Treaty, which obligated both sides to limit their strategic offensive arms. As of 2023, the USA has 1,357 strategic nuclear warheads deployed on 665 intercontinental ballistic missiles, submarine-launched ballistic missiles, and strategic bombers. They also have an estimated 100 B-61 nuclear bombs that are forward deployed at 6 NATO bases in 5 European countries: Belgium, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, and Turkey. Interestingly, the USA remains the only country to have used nuclear weapons in war, devastating the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. Number 1 is Russia. The Soviet Union tested its first nuclear weapon in 1949. This made the USSR the second nation to have developed and tested a nuclear weapon. Interestingly, it was developed partially with the information obtained via espionage during and after World War II. For their actions, some spies were even sentenced to death in the United States. As of 2023, Russia's military stockpile consists of 4,497 nuclear warheads, with 1,760 additional retired warheads awaiting dismantlement. Because of the New START Treaty, only as many as 1,458 strategic warheads are deployed on 527 intercontinental ballistic missiles, submarine-launched ballistic missiles, strategic bombers, and, unofficially, 160 Iskander short-range ballistic missiles. Interestingly, in 1961, the USSR detonated the most powerful explosive ever detonated by humans, the Tsar Bomba, with a theoretical yield of 50 to 58 megatons. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Also, visit our second channel with military power comparisons. See you next time!